name is Natalie Skovran. I am currently serving as the Deputy Director at Family Support Center of South Sound. We are the lead coordinated entry provider for Thurston County, meaning that every household that's experiencing a housing crisis or homelessness can come to our organization or one of our partners, Community Youth Services or Community Action Council, to come to one location to figure out what am I eligible for, how do I navigate the system that is housing and shelter resources for Thurston County. I think the word for 2020 for Family Support Center is pivot, because we pivoted. When the pandemic started, we really just said, how do we figure this out? And how do we leverage what resources our community has? How do we think creatively? And so shelter now looks differently. We say that the cold weather season that started November 1st, 2019 has not stopped. We have sheltered sometimes upwards of 120 parents and kids every night during this pandemic between our rooms at Parablossom Place, the common area, which now has individual-esque units that have kind of been built out of PVC pipe and tarps from our creative thinking staff that still allow families to maintain 6-foot distancing and be safe and have a place 24/7. And then maintaining hotels throughout the community. During the pandemic, and another opportunity that we're excited to share about is that we are opening, or by the time this airs, it will open, an additional and new shelter that we're developing on site at our campus location in West Olympia. So we worked with Walsh Construction, leverage funds from our jurisdictions and our partners to renovate a space, create 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a great kitchen, and a space that'll be a 24/7 shelter for parents with kids. So it's an extension of our Parablossom Place shelter, which is downtown, and will continue to help meet the need for families with kids. It'll be open-ended stay, so they can stay as long as they need to get on their feet, get situated, get ready to get into housing. Kids can do school, there's laundry on site. We're excited because we'll have childcare on this property in the next year or so. So there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of great things that are exciting and that really we couldn't do without the support of our community. And a number of years ago, we sat as a group during a retreat and said, we want to build 100 units of affordable housing for families. We want to add apartments. We want supportive services on site. We want this beautiful campus where there's offices across the street. And at that time, we were squished in our downtown location, like, will this ever happen? And so 3 years ago now, Family Support Center purchased our West Olympia location, which includes 3 office buildings and then 4 acres of undeveloped land directly across the street on 7th. And that land currently has plans to become a 2-phased housing development. And our first phase will develop 62 units of affordable housing for families with children and survivors of domestic violence. It's permanent housing. It's their own apartment. It's going to be brand new and big and beautiful and a forever home for families with kids that'll be affordable. And so we dreamed big, and we have a great team that is helping us develop the project and a lot of local support from our jurisdictions to low-income tax credits to housing trust fund. And we've thought really creatively of how do we piece this together. It's like a big jigsaw puzzle, but we should be breaking ground by early 2022. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., our team puts out racks out in front of our main entrance at 3545 7th Ave Southwest. And so today, for example, there's coats and there's hygiene items and there's a couple baby items and a high chair, and whatever we have that's been donated, we will put out for families to come. During that time frame of 10 to 2, we have a staff person down there so that if people have questions or need other resources, someone's there to help them. Checking out our website and our Facebook is the more like real-time, what's happening, what's needed. We've been doing a lot of Zoom workshops in the evening, and so lots of opportunities to kind of engage with us in new ways now that we're adjusting to pandemic life.